Good morning. So, finally got myself ready. It seems like it took forever. Bank deposit didn't post, and they took my prescription back at the pharmacy, which they take forever to fill the prescription for the estradiol and then give me 3 or 4 days to pick it up. And of course, I've been stuck at work. I have to be in early, and I'm coming out late, and that's not helpful. I need to probably just have them mail it to me at the office or something. I don't know. Gotta find a better way. And so I don't want to be stuck without any change of hormone patches for the next several days. Until Thursday. I feel low. Gotta be careful about my topics. Definitely feeling low. So, the road is super bumpy. Let's go through the basics here. So, you're on Jackie's channel, and this is all about trans support. I'm a trans woman, and I've gone through quite a lot of trials and tribulations, more to come, I'm sure. So, I was thinking about surgery stuff today, and there's so many of them. I've got in a few days, I'm going to go have a sit down and get the referral for my vocal surgery, as I'm just tired of straining. It's difficult to strain at the higher pitch, but I feel pretty good otherwise, and for the most part seem to, I hate this word, pass very nicely, or reliably, I don't know. I just don't care, so I don't know if I notice if I do or don't. So the bottom line being, it would make my life exceedingly better and remove much of the anxiety I fear, what I feel about my voice, and oh gosh, I could tune it up. Let's see. I can stay in a higher register most of the time if I want to, I suppose, but it takes an awful lot of effort, and honestly, it tires me out. Gosh, I wish they had a lot of rain. It tires me out, and by the end of the day, I fall back into old habits, and it certainly would be a lot easier for me if I didn't have to worry. So, my idea is, my plan is to simply get the referral, go to consultation, schedule the surgery, and get it done. And they just tie the bottom of your vocal cords together, and you have about an octave boost. Makes it very simple, and I would much prefer simple over trying to constantly maintain a higher pitch, which I don't, because it just falls out, and I just want to speak. I don't want to have to worry about what I'm saying and how I say it and the way I sound when I say it. So it certainly would be an awful lot better for me. And sometimes I wonder, is it, am I hearing it myself? That's the issue, and I don't like what I hear because that's how it is for everybody, or is it really that bad? I don't know. At the end of the day, if I manage to maintain a higher pitch, I'm happier, so it's no big deal. And on the phone, I'm a champ on the phone. I don't know why. On the phone, it's like, boom, done. I'm all good. And I get sitting down with somebody, and I get comfortable with them, and all of a sudden, I'm back down to the same old, here I am, I'm just Jackie, and, that's my voice, blah, blah, blah. I'll try harder. I can actually feel my larynx click when I do that. It does not like it, which is another reason it would be a lot nicer to simply get it. So that's the surgery I'd like to get done soon and accomplish that. Then I would like to find time in my schedule, and I have to do a lot of work to get things done in advance at work. Sometime in early May, top surgery is coming up. That's all done, referred and scheduled, and I have a date. So I'm hoping that's not that bad. Of all the surgeries I've had, I'm not super worried about it. Just one of those things. As far as the top surgery goes, with Kaiser, what I was told was 450 cc's is max. I don't even know what that's like. I'm imagining a regular C cup would fit me. I have a broad chest, and they need to fill up an area, so I don't want anything really cumbersome. I just want to fit in my clothes. I don't want anything too big so that my tops don't fit right. I would hate to not fit in my tops because I have some cute ones. You know, I know I kind of live in my t-shirts and stuff, and that's all well, fine, and good, but I have some tops I love, and I would certainly like some, better clothes at some point when I can afford them, and maybe dress a little nicer. I mean, I would actually like to change my career path and, work more professionally and have some professional clothes that are nicer. And if I have enormous boobs, that's going to be a problem. So, being as they only go to 450 cc, I don't think that's going to be an actual problem. So, we have to wait and see until they schedule me in to go try stuff out. I don't know. We'll see. Then I'm already referred and done the consultation for FFS. The facial surgery is really interesting. They make a cut above your hairline, or just at your hairline, I should say, and pull down your face and reshape the bone at the brow line and bring it back so the brow isn't as prominent. They're not going to need to do anything to my nose. My nose seems fine, so they don't really need to do anything to my jaw. My jaw's pretty just fine. I mean, I'm a little jowly, but geez, I'm going to be 50 years old. Chicken neck. If I want a facelift, I guess I could get one, but that doesn't make me any more or less female, so I don't want to get stuck in the beauty trap either. I mean, I am who I am, and I'm female, so that's my only real goal. I know there's plenty of really, really pretty girls, but I don't have to be pretty, I just have to be. I mean, the requirement is existence. So, what more could I want? I'm a little closer almost every single day, and it surprises me just looking back at pictures because I honestly feel like nothing's happening, all the time. I brush my teeth and I shave the side of my face that still needs it, and I'm wondering why the girl in the mirror has to shave, and it's like, what's going on with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? It's a surreal existence, I have to agree. So, I have to finish up all of my facial electrolysis, permanent hair removal, before I go to FFS. The follicular matter actually expands your face. There's so much of it. There's a lot of stuff, and so all of that stuff inside your skin makes your skin puff up and changes the contours of your face. And as we go along, I'm noticing that my top lip is not curved out like it used to be. It's flattening. And I'm told that it might even go a little convex, which would be good to make the top lip show up more. But on FFS, one of the things they're going to do is do a lip lift where they make a little incision that looks like a kind of a lazy M underneath my nostrils and remove a sliver and then bring the lip up and sew it so that the lip is a little higher and it'll expose the lip. I'm saving my money to opt for some extras. They'll do a little lipo augmentation where they remove some fat from my belly, stick it in my cheeks so that it plumps them up and brings them to a better volume, volumizing. And then they will also bring down my hairline, which isn't terrible. I mean, I'm glad to have hair, to be very honest. I really am. They'll bring that down just a little bit and take some dermal strip out of that, and they will weave the dermal strip into my lips, and that will volumize them a little bit. I'm just asking for that. I mean, we don't want much. I don't want to be like crazy. I want some kind of volume, something more, because I have very thin lips, but absolutely not a requirement. Just would be nice, and they're there, so why not do it, when the hood's up. So those are coming. I'm scheduling out for bottom surgery class. Go spend 3 hours up in Oakland and take one of my people who's my care people, and so they can go through this and experience the class with me and know some of the things that will be required with aftercare and things of that nature. And so where are we out there? I'm missing something. So vocal, top, face, bottom. No, that's 4. I'm not forgetting. So those are the things that I have scheduled, and they're coming about a year and a half total for all of those things. So it's going to happen a lot. Life goes on in between, and I have to manage work, so I have to do all of my work in advance and make sure that things are accomplished, and I could do a little remote work from home with my laptop and whatnot and keep things rolling. Really like to be able to hire somebody to take my position, but the company doesn't have the money. So, and I understand. I mean, I look at the bank that every day. Like, I tried to make a deposit last night. I think I screwed it up. It didn't work. Called the bank this morning. They're like, we don't have any record. I'm like, okay, I'll do it again in the morning. I'm going to go get my prescriptions now. So hopefully they didn't send my prescriptions back, because I spent time on the phone with the bank and time on the phone waiting for the pharmacy, and then got myself ready, and then couldn't find my brush. Then left my glasses upstairs. So my one useful leg is tired going up and down the stairs. But all that being said, I'm heading to work. It is late. I gotta go call the shipping manager to let him know I gotta go sit in the pharmacy. So I'm sure he will not be happy, but I will bust some tail and get things done. I've been with the company a very, very long time, so while it might be annoying, I will perform well and do what I need to do. So all that being said, I want to remind you that transition is a rough thing, and it's not glamorous, and it's often full of challenges that come up well beyond the scope of just scheduling surgeries and making sure your bills are paid. Those are some of the topics we will be going through, and today I'm very low. I can feel how low I am on hormones, which would make me very weepy, and I'm sticking to topics that are easy. So that is my topic for the day. Managing your abilities. Taking life in chunks that you can manage is kind of the key. Everything can run you down and run you over so fast. You just have to be careful what you can manage. Realize that you have some ability to handle some things and not others. And today I am definitely low on the estrogen, so no personal conflicty stuff, no hurtful past things, and no reaching into my emotions today. So maybe tomorrow, slap some patches on today, and tomorrow I'll feel better. So and it makes me tired. I'm kind of like exhausted, tired. So anyway, take care of yourself and know that I'm here and I care, and I'm going to go through this with all of you. You get to be drug along with all of my ugly surgeries and see all the bandages and bruises and me whining, because I'm going to whine. I'm going to whine incessantly. Trust me on this. There's going to be some whining. So I want you to just get through your work week and handle things as they go. Be kind to others. If you're struggling through spouse things, you come out to your spouse and it's a big struggle, just know that you need to take it slow with them. It may not always work, no matter how you look at it. But being kind is all you can do. If you're in the middle of it and you feel like you're wrecking everything, it's not you, honey. It's not. It's the idea that you are bringing forward the fact that someone has to make some decisions. Do they stay? Do they work through? What level of love brings them across? Those things. You can't force these things. It's not fair, either. It's going to be there, it's not. But at the same time, you need to be gentle and allow people to come to things, because it takes a long time. I know people who've stayed together, and I know people who haven't. And some of us run very fast, and some of us take years and years and years so that the spouse can come with, and it is very, very difficult. There are no guarantees. So take care of yourself, know that I care and that I'm here, that support is out there. It's only a click away with resources like transgenderpulse.com and local groups. Go to your local LGBT, look for a group there. I'm sure they'll have a schedule online. If you're in the Bay Area, there's so many options. It's hard not to be overwhelmed by being able to go constantly and having a schedule of only support. And at some time you have to actually pick what you're going to do so you have ability to go out with your friends or work, or things of that nature. So I will see you next time. We'll talk more seriously tomorrow, just not today. I have to get some hormones on board. And I'm sure I'll be much perkier tomorrow and much more happy. So see you then. Take care of yourself. Bye.